and welcome. Today I show you my house in Japan. Come in. Hello, Charlie. This is my kitchen in Japan. First impression is it just looks like a Western or German kitchen. But no, it is different. And I will show you the differences. A major difference in my Japanese kitchen is the fish oven. You just put your fish in, and there is even a program here on my stove just for frying fish. And it's so easy, I love it. When I first came to Japan in 2006, I really couldn't appreciate it. We like to eat fish in the evening or sometimes even in the morning. And it's just easy and perfect. You can't do cakes in it. This is my first thought when my husband showed you, here, that's your oven. And I was like, how to do a cake? But no, you can't. But you can do a pizza. We tried pizza once and it's quite easy. It's really nice. Yeah, that's big difference. So I need to buy my own oven, and usually you have the tiny little ovens here in Japan, but no, I have half the size of a normal German oven. I could have a bigger one, but I'm not a big baker. I bake sometimes, but smaller cakes, not these huge cakes what my grandmother used to do, like Streuselkuchen or Blechkuchen every Wednesday. We don't have such a big family here in Japan, so therefore I do not need such a big one. Then we have this dishwasher. We have it in our Western kitchen, but not in a doll size. So this is very cute, very tiny. I would say for 2 people, breakfast and lunch. Otherwise, 4 people lunch, maybe. It's really tiny. Maybe 4 to 6 plates, 6 cups, 6 glasses, and cutlings, yeah? I would say that's it. It's very, very tiny. Next thing is here, the floor cabinet, I would say. I have no idea how you call it. Usually I store rice, coffee, and some bread, yes. Here is my rubbish. Here I have some food. Here is sugar and flour, so I can bake very fast. Coffee machine, it's a must for Germans, also at least in my family. Maybe not all Germans today, a lot of people are drinking tea, but for me in my family, coffee is a must. So that's my coffee machine. I brought this coffee machine from New Zealand, so I have a transformer here in this cabinet. Once this breaks and is beyond repair, I might change to a Japanese version of coffee machine. We moved quite often from country to country and I want to take it with me. Yeah, another thing which is very important in a Japanese kitchen is the rice cooker. And I have it down here. So here is my rice cooker. And I have the toaster also here in front. When I boil rice, I pull it out and it's quite nice. What else is interesting? Yeah, here. This is, for example, to crush plastic. Actually, you can step on it and then because you don't have so much space in Japan, so therefore you crush it. My husband can do it much better than me. We have water filter here inside. When you pull this out, here, and here's the water filter. Charlie has his little corner here behind. The food for him is outside. This is my bedroom. I haven't hanged my wedding photograph yet. It was at a different place in this house. We changed the wallpapers, so I had no time to do this. There behind I have my bicycle, so I can do training during this time. Yeah, these blinds are from Nitori. I love them. I will show you why I like them so much. So you can see through, or you close it. You can't look outside and nobody can look inside. This is air conditioning, and it's also a heat pump. In winter we need to heat all rooms. The main thing is actually that it's not too wet in the room, otherwise you get fungus. For that we have also a dehumidizer. So if we have too much water in the house, we use this. Or another way around, here as you can see, this is a little bit our charging station. We have a humidifier, a small one, in case it's too dry. Sometimes we wake up, the eyes are dry and the nose are dry. This is the view from behind the room to the front. Actually, this window here is going out to the terrace. No? Yeah, it's a very small bed, 1.40 meters, but it's enough for us. Anyway, you don't have a choice. We might go to 160 this year, but in the moment we are happy. What is also interesting, can you see this? This is some kind of extra insulation, because it's very, very cold, the wall. The insulation is not that great here in Japan. If I move the camera to the left, there is a toilet. This is a very narrow room, and if you look at the manual of the toilet, it looks very complicated, but it isn't. From left to right, the orange button is the stop button, and on the right side are the bidet buttons, from soft to strong and warm water. The buttons on the top, these are Japanese kanji, and from the left side this is large, and then the next is small, and the next is eco small, and you have 3 green dots. So this is the amount of water you use when you flush the toilet. And the rest is just toys. I mean, you can heat the toilet seat and this. When you flush the toilet, the water comes out here, and you can wash your hands there. Up here is the soap, here is the towel, and here is the sink where the water flows through and goes into the toilet. The toilet has an electrical plug-in. Japanese toilets are quite famous for that function. The seat is heated. On top, some photographs from me I took during we lived in New Zealand. Here is the ventilation, a small window. Here is a newspaper shelf, plus a scale and a board for your feet for reflexology. Oh, maybe this is interesting for you. These are emergency toilet bags. If we have an earthquake and we have no electricity, we can put this on the toilet and do our business, close it, and that's it. Luckily we have solar on the roof, so hopefully we don't need that. And on this side I have a small closet with cleansing agents. And on the left hand side is the door to the living room. Let's go to the living room. So this is our living room. We have the tatami room there with the kotatsu table. I can show it to you later more in detail. We have our TV here, the sofa is here, And there is my dog Charlie. Not Charlie? Here's a dining area or dining table. And here you can see my kitchen. Basically is one big room, if you see this. And here on the left hand side there are two large glass doors, and they are going to the terrace as well. Yeah, what else can I tell you about this living room? Okay, there is again a heat pump, as you can see here. We have 3 windows here, and here is the time from Tokyo and from Europe or Germany in this case. And yeah, 4th window. This door is also quite unique if you open it. So what you do, you push this inside, then you pull this out. It's loud. And then you push this up, and you can see the forest here behind. We store our rubbish behind the house. So here, this is the box where we put all our rubbish. No? And we have some forest here behind. Mostly tanukis are here, so we have to be careful. You open here, and then you spin it, and there we go. In Japan, we have the windows already like they are, you can't see through. The most important part in Japan is your privacy. You might be interested in this. This is our tatami room. Mostly we use this when it's very cold outside, and then we can heat the table. You do not wear shoes here. And here under the table there is a heater, so you can really nicely sit here and eat everything. We also have a heat mat here below. We can turn this also on. It's very nice. Here are usually storage for futons, because in a traditional Japanese house you sleep usually on futons. In our case, we are only 2 people, yeah. But if we are 6 to 8 people, most probably we would have also futons. Our bedroom was too small for actually a Western-sized bed. Yeah, and here we have here is a little bit, I would say, office. Yeah, we have a computer there and a printer and our files and da 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 da. This is the view from the tatami room. And maybe you want to see outside the terrace, I guess. Oh, maybe something else. Here, this is the intercom. So if somebody rings outside, there you can answer. I found it a little bit funny that this huge wall basically has this feature. It is not hidden somewhere, it's just in the middle of the wall. We have also solar on our roof, and they wanted to put also the solar there, like in the middle of the wall, and I refused. I said, no, we don't do this. So the neighbor is very close, as you can see. We have a 2-seater here and a small table, and we have a sun umbrella. It's January, so we are not sitting outside. It rained today. We hang our laundry here. Advantage is the south side, so you hang your laundry here. Disadvantage, the kitchen from our neighbors is over there, and the extractor hood is right there. So if I have my laundry out during lunchtime, yeah, I have a huge problem, because the laundry then smells like fish or something else. So this is our entrance. Very simple, like Western also. It's nothing special. The wardrobe is here. The hats are here. What is different is this arrow over the entrance. Can I zoom it in? Yeah. So this is for protection. This is a Hamaya arrow. Yeah, and you get it in the beginning of the year with your first shrine visit. Yeah, we have this here. Up there I have some shoes, keys, and here is something from Nikko Shrine. Shoes, yeah, that's it. Oh, and this floor is only temporary for December, because in December we bring a lot of dirt in and the tiles below are very rough and it's very hard to clean them, and therefore I put this in winter out and in summer I take them out. Usually Charlie loves to sleep here. Yeah. This is a second toilet. It looks just like the other toilet. Everything is the same, except here on the left hand side there is the control panel for our solar roof. Again, here there is the soap, the towel, and you can wash your hands. Here on top of the right side is also something for our solar roof. This is a solar monitoring. If you're interested, click on the card on the top right side and watch the video. Here is also a closet for cleansing agents. Here is my office, and here's the office from my husband. So this is the view from the entrance when you come in. Usually I have flowers here on the left hand side, not today. I call this my office. Actually, this is the room also from my eldest son, who is living in Germany, and when he comes to Japan, he will stay in this room. He is an airplane enthusiast. I love the brown wallpaper, and if you go up, you can see also he has his own heat pump, which is air conditioning and heater at the same time. This is the door, a small wardrobe. The wardrobe here, it's also a smaller one, and here's some model aeroplane. Yeah, and we have two windows here. It's to the street actually. And here is my working desk. I have some coffee still there from this morning. This is the office from my husband, the home office from my husband. Since last year March, he is in home office here in Japan. He used to commute to Shinjuku, but it's impossible now, and we don't know how long it's going on, and he needs a room because he has a lot of meetings, of course online meetings, and he needs to have a room where he can just lock the door. And this was originally the room of my younger son, who lives in Switzerland, and when he comes to visit us, this is his room. He and his brother, both of them, still have things here stored in Japan. They are both in education, so they haven't settled down yet. So I actually planned this room for me, but every planning went upside down last year. I mean, I guess it's not only with us, it is with a lot of other families. Yeah, I give you a tour of the room. It's a little bit messy. So here we have also the same blinds from Nitori, but this time in black. And here we have them in white. We have one of these shelves where you can put any photo frame on it, and a wall desk. Again, it's Japan, it's small, and we need to save space. My husband tried various things because the table is a little bit too high. To come up to the table, he needs a chair or something on this bed. This is actually a bed, and under it is the futon stored. So during the year we can use this as a kind of bench. Here is his office supplies. He just organized it. It's a little bit messy still. He likes to lie on the floor, and there is some coffee stains. I just discovered it today. Yeah, here we have another printer, and here is the wardrobe. Again, here you can go out also to the terrace, which is very nice. So in summertime, when the mosquitoes are not out, I just want to mention it, it's not like we can go out in summertime. No, I mean more in September, October. That's the best time in Japan to sit outside and have a barbecue. So you can go from here, from the living room and from the bedroom. Here I installed, because I originally thought this room will be my room, I installed some cupboards to store, for example, my drone here. Yeah. And I like black, as you most probably know from my videos. I'm a big fan of black colors, and I have this wallpaper. I really love that. I first thought it's not the best, but okay. So, by the way, this one has also a heat pump, yeah, here, as you can see. So, and for my Japanese bathroom, I have a whole new video. Please click on the link which shows up right now on the top right corner. If you like my content, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the little bell button to get notified when I upload a new video. And hit the like button until it turns blue. So this is for YouTube algorithm. And I see you in my next video. Bye!